Welcome back to Doing Better with Mariah, where each day we're deciding to do a little better than the day before, or the week before, the month before, the year before. And today I am going to go out and harvest some garlic that has fallen over in my garden, telling me that it's time to harvest it. It is not technically the time to harvest my garlic, because technically it's not supposed to be done until, I guess, by days. It's not supposed to be done until the end of May, but it is the 1st of May, and that garlic has been fallen over for a bit now. So I need to go get it out so that I don't risk it rotting or, pests getting in there, things like that. Also, I think there are a couple onions I should probably harvest. I'll check those out, and you can take a look around my garden here on May 1st. See you outside. Just to clarify, this garlic was planted from garlic cloves I bought straight from the grocery store, not organic or anything. I just put them in the ground and said, what grows, grows. Looky here. I'm trying to be very careful here about pulling these up because I have planted lemon cucumbers on the surrounding edges of this planter, so I don't want to disturb those roots too much, so that has made this pull a little challenging, but I end up being able to do it. Oh, and look, there's that pesky garden label I thought I lost. Now on to this container. I'd already pulled one garlic from this container before. You can see that in a previous video. But these ones started having multiple stalks coming out, which was very peculiar. And you're about to see what I pull up. It surprised me. What is that? What? So I'm not sure what is happening here. Anybody have a clue why these two did this in this other container? I will say it had a lot of worms in it, so a lot of this is worm castings, which is great, but I also think probably having too many worms may have done something. I really don't know. It was all planted at the same time, as my little placard thing said, December 10th. But now it's May 1st. But I don't know why this one split up in so many cloves. Weird, right? Anyway, got a nice harvest of garlic, so excited about that. You can see my tomato plants over here are going crazy still. I need to figure out something else for trellising. Yikesies. And I've got my jalapeno peppers here. They are beginning to grow a bit. Let me get down there so I can show you. Okay, so they are beginning, my jalapeno peppers are beginning to grow. Look at them, looking fabulous. Let me move this guy, this little clip guy, up here so that it holds a little bit better. This stick. There we go. Got him. And then these little baby onions. I'll be ready to pull whenever I need an onion. I already pulled one onion as I showed in a short. If you didn't see that, you can check that out. These are all looking good. This is a Perone tomato plant, so I'm excited to see how it grows. Got my rosemary. My strawberry plants still is going super slow. I'm wondering if I have the crown too far under ground. I don't know. I don't really know I don't know a whole lot about strawberry plants, so that's my fault. But I've got several peppers, like just sweet peppers that are growing on this thing. I don't know if you can see that very well. Got a big one down here. I don't know if you can see that, but... And I got some carrots. Carrots don't do well for me, so we'll see if something comes of that. Got another tomato here. Another little pepper. It's gonna start growing something from those guys. This is my only broccoli. I need to pick it today because it's loosening up. That's the biggest broccoli that I've gotten. Most of them have been really small before they bolt up, so I'm gonna eat that today. My lettuce over here was starting to bolt. This one is starting to bolt as well, so I'm gonna have to take it off as well. This is some sort of volunteer squash, cucumber, something or other. Look at this big old onion. I think I'm gonna pull that one as the next one when I need an onion. Got some mint here to deter pests, but I know they take over, so I keep something underneath them so that the roots don't go into my raised bed and I lose it. Another volunteer. Look at this big old cucumber squash, whatever that is, that's going up. Same thing happening there. Got a lemon cucumber plant here that's hopefully going to sprout up soon. Got a bean plant, my black beans. Look at these, I'm excited. These black beans have started to trellis up here too. So excited about that. Whoop, whoop. Got our pecan tree. It's been giving us good pecans. And my potato plants are kind of dying a little bit, so I'm thinking I'll probably pull them soon-ish. Even though it's not time, but I guess you just can't always go by the times table, right? Here's some more mint to deter pests. And again, I have something underneath it so the roots don't go into my raised bed, and then my raised bed will be covered in mint. Some basil down there, because tomatoes and basil love to grow next to each other. They're good for each other. Look at my tomato plant over here. Little baby tomatoes all over it. I gotta figure out a better trellis system because I don't know if you can see there's string here because these tomato cages, they outgrew them really fast. I was warned about that, but I had no way of knowing how fast they would outgrow it, so there's that. Also, I wanted to share with you something that maybe is a little bit embarrassing. Not really, but my husband and I were really looking into buying chickens, and we really wanted to. We went so far as to buy a chicken coop, and we got this stuff to get started on it. So you'll see our chicken coop there. We bought it as is. It did need some work. Super easy stuff, just easy fixes with some wood and some screws, which was all things that we already have. But the more we thought about it, the more we were like, we really do enjoy vacationing. And it's one thing to set up to have your plants watered, you know, using a system, or even getting a neighbor to quick just turn on the water. It's another thing to try to go on vacations and have somebody have to come and handle your chickens and check out your fences really well. And that's quite the investment, you know, money-wise, time-wise, that you might lose while you're on vacation. And yeah, we're just not ready for it. So I think we're just having to be okay with, you know what, we're doing better by having a garden this year, and maybe chickens just are not in the cards this year. And we'll figure out a plan to how to make that successful in the future. Maybe not on this property is what I'm thinking, because I'm sure you can hear traffic right there. We are very urban, so we're right on the other side of a busy street. We're on a corner lot. So maybe a move out a little further would be better if we were going to try to do all this stuff with chickens. And we'd love to have a goat. Fort Worth has some rules about having goats on your property, obviously. Well, maybe not so obviously. Honestly, I didn't understand why they cared so much whether I had a goat or a dog, but they care. So yeah, anyway, those are things that we're thinking about doing here in the garden. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever, anyone here had a goat? What was helpful to you about having a goat? What challenges did you have? Did you have your goat in the urban area? I'm very curious to know. Please, as always, hit the like button, subscribe. Those are easy, free ways to help me out, and don't take much time or effort from you. So we will see you next time. Bye.